Question number 1. How can you create a Numpy array with numbers from 10 to 50?
Valid point. NP orange is true.
Question number 2. Which function is used to save a Numpy array to a text file?
Nice work. You chose Numpy. Savixed, and it is correct.
Question number 3. Import Numpy as npar equal to emp. Array print.
Clear logic. Your choice 2 is sound and 100% true. Question number 4. Which of the following is the correct way to import Numpy? Solid response. Import Numpy as NP is a valid choice. Question number 5. From Numpy import randoms equal to random. Ranx will be between. Well done. Zoan 1 is the right choice. Question number 6. What is the correct syntax to create a Numpy arrangement? Great job. NP array is the accurate answer.
Question number 7. From Numpy import randomx equal to random. Randint print.
Excellent choice. All mentioned is the right answer. Question number 8. What are the benefits of using Numpy for data processing? Right again. Make it easier is a valid answer. Question number 9. What is the purpose of using the nmin argument in Numpy? Excellent. To increase the dimensionality of arrays is a brilliant choice.
Question number 10. What is the purpose of the reshape function in Numpy?
Well picked. To change the matrix shape is the correct answer. Question number 11. Which of the following is used to reshape a Numpy array? You chose reshape, and it is correct. Question number 12. The following answers are not indexing on Numpy Python. Smart move. Array element indexing is an accurate answer. Question number 13. How do I check the data type of a Numpy array named R? Strong choice. Type is the right answer. Question number 14. How can you import Numpy with an alias for convenience? Good job. Your answer, import Numpy as emp, works well here.
Question number 15. To display the second line of a Numpy array named.
Smart pick. A is the correct choice. Question number 16. Which of the following is libraries modules in Python? Perfect. All of these is the correct choice.
Question number 17. What is the shape attribute of a Numpy array used for?
On track. Determining the dimensions of the array is the correct answer.
Question number 18. What is the function you use to create arrays in Numpy? You're right, NP array is the correct answer.
Question number 19. What is the function in Numpy used to create an array? Exactly. NP array makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 20. What is the purpose of the Numpy function NP? Orange. Well reasoned. To create an array with evenly spaced values is the correct choice. Question number 21. How do you find the unique elements in a Numpy array?
Correct, NP. Unique is the right answer.
Question number 22. Which of the following is contained in Numpy library? Correct response. All of the above is the most accurate answer. Question number 23. How we can convert the list to Numpy array in Python? You got it. Your choice emp. Array is right. Question number 24. If we want to create a Numpy alias, how do we do it? Great thinking. Import Numpy as NP is the right choice.
Question number 25. Which statement is used to import the Numpy library? Good thinking. Import Numpy as NP is the right answer.
Question number 26. What is the right method to round decimals in Numpy? Nicely done. All of the above is a solid answer. Question number 27. Which method helps us to sort the elements in Numpy?
Right choice. Sort is the best answer.
Question number 28. Numpy array can be used to store dash type of data.
Nice selection. 1 is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 29. Which of the following Numpy operation are correct?
Sharp thinking. All of the above is the right choice.
Question number 30. Import Numpy as MP equal to NP. Arrange print. Bravo is the answer. Question number 31. How we can find the type of Numpy array in Python. Good job. Your answer type works well here. Question number 32. Reshape function in Numpy array using Python is.
Nicely done. Reshape is a solid answer.
Question number 33. How do I change the data type in the array Numpy? You chose by using the asType function, and it is correct. Question number 34. Which of the following is not a library in Python? Strong choice. Visualization is the right answer. Question number 35. Import Numpy as numpar equal to NP. Array print. Exactly. 42 makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 36. What does the NP array function do in Numpy? Perfect. Make an array is the correct choice. Question number 37. Why are Numpy arrays faster than Python lists? On track. Stored in one continuous place in memory is the correct answer. Question number 38. The following is an extension of Numpy is dash. Correct. Numerical Python is the right answer. Question number 39. What is the purpose of broadcasting in Numpy?
Excellent choice. To perform element-wise operations on arrays with different shapes is the right answer.
Question number 40. What is the purpose of importing Numpy as NP? Well done. To make the code shorter is the right choice. Question number 41. Where can the source code for Numpy be found? Excellent. GitHub is a brilliant choice. Question number 42. Numpy is often used along with packages like. Smart move. Both B and C is an accurate answer. Question number 43. How do you access data in an array on Numpy? Well reasoned. Using index is the correct choice. Question number 44. Create array with Numpy. Select the correct. Well picked. A equal to MP. Array is the correct answer. Question number 45. What does the mean function in Numpy do? Great thinking. Find average is the right choice. Question number 46. In which language is most of Numpy written?
Smart pick. C and C++ is the correct choice.
Question number 47. In Numpy, with what data type we work with? Correct response. NP nicey is the most accurate answer. Question number 48. Shape function in Numpy array is used to. Valid point. Find the shape of the array is true. Question number 49. What is the flatten function in Numpy? Nice work. You chose shed the matrix and it is correct. Question number 50. What is the standard deviation for Numpy? Great job. To measure data distribution is the accurate answer.
Question number 51. How can you create a 2D array in Numpy? Bravo! NP array is the answer.
Question number 52. What is the purpose of Numpy in Python? Clear logic. Your choice both numeric, scientific is sound and 100% true. Question number 53. How to convert a Numpy array to list?
Sharp thinking. List is the right choice. Question number 54. What is the primary purpose of Numpy?
You got it? Your choice scientific computing is right. Question number 55. What is the syntax for type object? Right choice. Numpy. Type is the best answer. Question number 56. Which language is Numpy written in?
You're right. Python and C is the correct answer.
Question number 57. What is the core feature of Numpy? Good thinking. End array object is the right answer. Question number 58. How can you reshape a Numpy array?
Nice selection. Using the reshape method is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 59. Why do we need a Numpy on Python? Right again. To simplify scientific calculations is a valid answer. Question number 60. Numpy in the Python provides the solid response. Array is a valid choice. Question number 61. How do you create a Numpy array? Clear logic. Your choice Numpy. Array is sound and 100% true. Question number 62. Point out the correct statement.
Well reasoned. All of the mentioned is the correct choice.
Question number 63. In what year was Numpy created? Right choice. 2005 is the best answer.
Question number 64. Why is Numpy faster than lists?
Right again. Due to locality of reference is a valid answer. Question number 65. What kind of project is Numpy? You chose open source, and it is correct. Question number 66. What is transposing in Numpy? Well picked. Changing rows to columns and columns to rows is the correct answer. Question number 67. What is the focus of Numpy? Correct. Scientific computing is the right answer. Question number 68. What does Numpy stand for? Well done. Numerical Python is the right choice. Question number 69. How do you install Numpy? Good thinking. Pip install Numpy is the right answer. Question number 70. Numpy arrays can be dash. You're right. All of the mentioned above is the correct answer. Question number 71. What is Numpy used for? Valid point. To do advanced math operations and organize the data is true.
Question number 72. Numpy stands for dash.
Solid response. Numerical Python is a valid choice.
Question number 73. Numpy developed by.
Exactly. Travis Oliphant makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 74. Who created Numpy? Nice work. You chose Travis Oliphant, and it is correct. Question number 75. Import dash as MP. Nicely done. Numpy is a solid answer.
Question number 76. How to use Numpy?
Smart move. Import Numpy as MP is an accurate answer.
Question number 77. Numpy stands for.
Great job. Numerical Python is the accurate answer.
Question number 78. Numpy array is.
Smart pick. N-dimensional is the correct choice.
Question number 79. Import Numpy as.
Nice selection. MP is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 80. What is Numpy?
Perfect. Numpy is a Python library used for numerical computing is the correct choice.
Question number 81. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Good job. Your answer contact. Narayan Changder works well here.